me! It's terrible! The Union and Palestrole are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia! The Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, he made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right, though.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that?
Bellius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordapalica. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information. Which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Bellius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
his own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
No! He can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestrole. There might be another way, but there isn't time to look for it.
I'm going with Carol.
And welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. Last time we finished up the Manor of the Wicked and gave the Dawn the Apatheia. This time we're returning apparently to the start of a major conflict.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own.
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Don!
Take good care of them, and they'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are! Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
Whitehorse.
We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union. And it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me, then. Let my head atone for Bellius.
Don.
Idiot. These guilds, they're all filled with nutcases.
So, who's gonna be my second?
It would be my honor.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down.
Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world.
Carol's been taking the Dawn's passing pretty hard, too.
And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altosk.
Huh.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Dawn practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs.
Responsibility, choices.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild, with brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol.
Carol.
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Don, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
So I guess we have to go find Carol now, wherever he may be. Probably outside in the city, I suppose. If I had to make a guess. I have no idea, really. I don't know what to say about this part of the game. I feel like things are getting really serious in the game, and I don't know how much is left, but I feel like the game plot-wise is heating up at this point and getting it's building towards something, is what I'm trying to say. Stumbling over my words. I wonder where he is, actually, Carol. Maybe he is still in the palace. Actually, wasn't there a door that was being guarded, but now isn't? Now that I think about it. Or maybe I should just talk to the NPCs, see what they say. Never even thought about what might happen if Don died. Yeah, I don't think this door was accessible before. It's nothing, apparently. That's the prison, so that wouldn't be anything. So apparently, where could Carol be? Is he still in the city is a good question, or do we have to, like, leave the town, like with Judith a few times? I don't actually have a clue. Just search everywhere, I suppose. I don't expect him to be in here, but worth a shot. Yep, not in here. So, let's see. Where have I not looked? By the Blastia, I think is one place I haven't actually been to yet. Which I think is over here. Oh, there we go.
Yuri, there wasn't anything I could do. The Dawn, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say. So I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking, and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
What about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. I'm just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn, for him to notice me. He's been a role model for me, and now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Timza to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't. This guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
So I'm trying to think of what to do next. Well, I guess we have to figure out where Mount Temza is for starters. I imagine it's probably on the third continent because we didn't explore very much there. That's obviously our next major destination, but how do we actually get there? And also, was there anyone else we needed to talk to before we actually headed back? Probably not, I would say. Maybe Raven? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be heading now. Maybe the inn? Well, I wonder if now you can find all the rest of the party in town and you have to talk to them. Yeah, I'm just gonna try going to the inn because I'm not seeing anything immediately that stands as... Oh.
Carol, do you think he'll be alright?
He'll be fine.
But...
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you both.
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yup, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without the poor Dawn around, but... let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn. I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. But what about Carol?
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
So, interestingly, Estelle didn't actually rejoin the party. So when they say town exit, well, there's Rita.
Where's Carol?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crane.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the ship.
But...
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri...
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way.
You two are worried about her. I knew it.
What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come. Now let's go.
What should we do about Raven?
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Don.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us. First off, we need to make our way to Desier. Let's get to the ship.
Wait!
Carol!
Wait! I'm going with you. I might not fully understand the things that Don wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys.
Carol.
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've got to go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks. But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss. Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss. I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right.
It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
Ah! Hey, old man!
Ah, how glorious is youth!
What are you up to?
Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Don's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
But you owe a lot to the Don. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny, it doesn't show on you at all.
Huh. So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Don's parting words.
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Oh, man. These kids today, I tell you.
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sands of Kogor. There's a Critian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Right.
So are we going, or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kogor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
And we are setting sail once again. So down there. Okay, I'm just looking at the map. And yeah, it definitely does look like there's something north of the desert. So obviously that's our next stop. So, I'm trying to think of something to say while just sailing. From what I gather, there's actually a side quest back at Dahngrest, but I didn't feel like doing a side quest right now after that. So let's just continue with the main story for now, and hopefully loop back and get that side quest in a little bit. I don't know what the left trigger does that reverse? Okay, the boat has a reverse. That makes sense. Not really, but okay. Okay, so can't move there. It just gets kind of stuck. We don't really need the map, do we? So at this point, it's just a matter of finding a place to actually land. Now we're not even north. Which is a problem. I wonder how many continents there are, actually, because there's room for another continent. Yep, can't go any further. So, guess we're moving this way. From what I can gather, the ship, can only move in certain waters? Which is partly just to keep you from accidentally straying into some place you're not supposed to be yet, if I had to make a guess. Yeah, there's definitely some other stuff over there. Oh, is this one of the... Yep, this is one of the cases where you just loot back. Yeah, I'm actually curious what's down. It definitely seems to be another continent of some sorts. Cannot go in through that way. Yeah, I like how the ghost ship is pretty much at the center of the map. Makes it easy to remember where it is. Okay, what's this place? Huh, there's a whole another place down here. Trying to see if there's anything significant. And I'm not really seeing anything, like towns or major levels, so yeah. Anyway, I think I actually know where to go in Desier. I think it's just that northern part. Like, it's hard to describe without just pointing to it, but there's a one point where there's like a bay, essentially. I think that's where we're supposed to go, if I had to make a prediction. Interesting. Yeah, trying to sail around certain parts that you can't actually sail across. Trying to figure out where you can and can't sail. It's fun. Maybe through here? Yes, that seems to be the ticket. So we're near the desert. That is, that looks like it's Mantake. That's probably... This is probably, oh, why am I blanking on the name? Jormgen. Just wanna double check. Yeah, we are actually north of the town. Which we actually, I don't think we ever went north, even though we really could have. Just never felt like it. And Jormgen seems to be pretty much unchanged. I hear people have brought us to see the clear Ciel crystal. With the power of the crystal, our village will be safe from any monster except Duke completely destroyed it. So that's interesting. Because of all the excitement, I actually didn't stock up on items either, so definitely make a point to do that. Yep, everyone's at full health. Just double checking that. Yep, doesn't seem like any new events have opened up here, to my knowledge at least. So let's just figure out where this next location is. North, huh? Probably... There's nothing that looks like an entrance. Wait, that's north. So maybe up here? Or, I mean, when they say north, that can mean a lot of things. It could be north up there, too. It's probably that tall peak back there, if I had to make a guess. I actually miss world maps in RPGs. Slight tangent, but yeah, I actually miss this. Because old games used to have a lot of world maps, but they really don't anymore. And it's something I kind of miss in RPGs.
Don't get cocky.
I didn't really recognize these enemies, so I just wanted to make sure. We have not fought any of these, so yes, we will fight these new enemies. before entering Jormungand. It's interesting that it feels like the world map selection of enemies actually does change throughout the game. Kind of interesting, unless these guys were here the entire time, and it's just because they never went north of the town, which could be. But in any case, we have new enemies, so that's exciting. These, if I had to make a guess, I'm probably right that these enemies were here the whole time, and we could have fought them, but I didn't go north of the town at all. I didn't explore, for whatever reason. And healing circles are good art.
Not bad.
Okay, I'm getting into the habit of just pressing the button every time I see one of these little flashes. Even if it's not actually the queue. What is that guy? I don't recognize this enemy either. Sand thieves. Somehow I want to defeat these guys really quickly so they don't steal anything. I don't know if these enemies are capable of stealing items, but just in case. Also, these enemies don't seem to have fire resistance despite being in the desert, so that's kind of nice. Not a fan of having a weapon and having it be resistant. This enemy's almost down. Is down. So we've got Sword Beak and it's another Sand Thief. Yeah, they don't seem to actually be stealing items, which I'm okay with. I'm not doing that, to be honest.
We're done.
Yeah, some new enemies to end off this video. But in any case, thank you for watching, and next time we will enter Mount Temza. So, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Tales of Vesperia.
Like an easy win.
Don't get careless.